quick, drop a like in the next 5 seconds if you guys want the free Fortnite Chapter 2 Battle Pass fully maxed out on your personal Fortnite account. So to including today until the release of Chapter 2 Season 3, as this starts, or Chapter 2 Season 2 ends. faster now, and peace.